So progressive lenses versus bifocals. In this video, we're going to talk all about progressive lenses and how they differ from a standard bifocal lens, going over the pros, the cons, and everything you need to know about progressive lenses. Let's take a look. Hey, what's up everyone? Dr. Allen here from the Dr. Eye Health Show, and today's video is all about understanding progressive eyeglasses. Now, there are many different types of lenses on the market when it comes to glasses, and so we've been building an entire playlist just as information to help you find the best glasses for you and understanding how they work. To check out that full series, so you haven't missed any of those videos, I'll put a link to those videos in the description below so you can't miss them. Now, first off, what is a bifocal versus a progressive? Well, a bifocal pair of glasses are really just a regular pair of glasses that have a magnifier built into the bottom of the lens. We call that little magnifier the additional lens, or what we call just the add for short. But when you look through this small little segment, it magnifies everything that's up close, making it easier for you to read, see your phone, function, all of those things. Now, the story goes that bifocals were first invented by Benjamin Franklin, largely because he was sick and tired of switching back and forth between his distance glasses and then having to switch to his reading glasses all the time. So he just kind of stuck them together and the bifocals were invented. Now, bifocal glasses do come in a variety of different styles, but most of them that you'll see will have this line that goes right across the lens where it's bifurcated between the distance part of the lens, called the carrier lens, and then, again, the add segment down below. Now, 3 reasons why many people don't like bifocals is that, number 1, there's no intermediate zone for your vision. It really just has high beam for far away and a low beam for up close, leaving things like a computer screen kind of left in this no man's land and hard for you to see, forcing you to either get further away or try to get really up close so you can use that magnification bit. And the second reason is because that line is often in the way, people experience what's called an image jump. That means everything in that magnifier zone kind of is more magnified in the lower part of your vision, which can kind of be startling for some people, especially going up and down stairs. And number 3, wearing bifocals kind of makes you look older. This may not be a big deal to you, but for a lot of people, they just don't like the look, and they don't like being reminded that they're not 20 years old anymore. Personally, I don't mind the look of bifocals that much because it kind of has a librarian / wizard esteemed intellectual sort of look. Now, there is also the trifocal lens, which has an extra magnification level and line on there to help you with things like intermediate distances, such as the computer, except just like standard bifocals, they also come with the other issues with the lines on there, image jumps, all those things. So in comes the progressive lens. Progressive lenses are also known as the no-line bifocal lens, where the top of the lens gives you your nice distance vision, and then it slowly progresses to the bottom where you find your full magnification for things like reading. Think of it like having 25 different levels of power, but they're all slowly blended together so that you have a full, nice, clear lens without the line. Now, because of this, the lens gives a lot of cool benefits. Number 1 is that there's no line on the lens, so you don't see the line looking out, and no one sees that line looking back toward you. The other benefit is all about vision. The top of the lens, you can see the distance really well, and up close, you can see things nice and clear too. And everything in the middle, such as a computer screen, your dashboard, you should be able to see all of those different distances. It's one pair of glasses for just about everything. But the progressive lens does come with some negatives. Yes, you can see pretty good at all distances, but it's not really great at seeing any one particular distance. I think of it like a Swiss Army tool. It's good for a lot of things, but it's never quite as good as just a single dedicated tool for the job. For example, looking on the computer, you can see the computer nice and clear, but it's just not going to be as sharp, and you're not going to have as much of the lens to see the computer as you would if you had a dedicated pair of computer glasses. A second negative thing has to do with the distortion through the lenses, and this issue is probably what bothers most people and takes some time to get used to. If we look at the optics of the lens, the top of the lens is meant usually to see really well in the distance, and then the bottom for magnification, and in the middle is this thin intermediate zone that sort of transitions between the two. But that leaves these 2 areas of distortion off to both sides. This means that if you look through the lens and kind of move your eyes into the distortion zones, then you really just can't see much, and it kind of looks like you're looking through a funhouse mirror. And some people say that when they're wearing them, it kind of feels like they're swimming through water. Now, sadly, for people with strong prescriptions, the amount of distortion in the lens kind of depends on how strong your prescription is and if you have high amounts of astigmatism. As the power goes up and then the astigmatism goes up, the distortion gets much worse. You see, this looks nice and clear. This looks all magnified, and everything off here to the side and the corners, kind of junk. There's two other issues with progressive lenses, and they kind of go hand in hand. The first one is that there's many different lens designs and styles of progressive lenses, and no two are the same. Some lenses have a larger or wider zone for reading, while others may have a better zone for kind of seeing intermediate computer distance. Some lenses are meant for people who are farsighted, some are better for people who are nearsighted. Some lenses are specifically designed to help people just first get into lenses if you're a first-time wearer, and some lenses are even so customized, it depends on which eye dominance you are. They're almost a customized thing based on you and kind of what you need to see your best. Which means for the best overall fit and experience in these lenses, you're going to take a longer time talking with a trained optician to figure out what type of lens is going to be best for you and how you use your vision throughout the day. Again, depending on your prescription and your lifestyle, that's going to influence which lens is going to be best for you. Additionally, because progressive lenses are harder to design and manufacture, expect that the price for these lenses are going to be a bit higher. Some progressive lenses can be found for as cheap as about $150 US, but usually those are the lenses of much older design. They're talking like 30, 40 years ago, and these lenses often have worse distortions off to the sides of the lenses. But newer lens designs that use computer algorithms, they try to help reduce those distortions that nobody likes. And if you're going to get one of those high-end lenses, along with any anti-reflective, anti-scratch, if you're getting lenses that are supposed to be a lot thinner, then the price may go up to as high as $600 to $800 US for just the lenses. So it's kind of on par to buying like 3 different pairs of glasses, one for far away, one for up close, one for intermediate, or kind of similar to buying a new smartphone. But if you do want to see the very best that you can with as little distortion in those lenses, it may be a great investment for you. So question of the day, have you tried bifocals or progressives? Which one do you prefer? And do you have any other questions about progressive lenses that I can help with? Drop your comments in the section below. I look forward to hearing from you. Now, one of the biggest issues that people do have with progressive lenses is getting used to those lenses. When they first start wearing them, again, they feel kind of motion sick. So I got some tips for you to help you better get used to them faster. To check out those tips, go ahead and click or tap the screen right over here to the side for that next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.